Okay, hey guys, welcome back to Music Talk with John. So I'm here to show you the weekly new albums in the record store, but I figured we just lost Robbie Robertson yesterday, so just doing a little quick tribute shout out to him by showing a couple of the or whatever they have here of the band. So they have a pretty cool one here. I didn't know they had the Stage Fright by the band. It's a 50th anniversary edition of it, newly remixed and remastered. So that I might have to check that out. That looks kind of cool. So I think this is their second album called The Band, and then music from Big Pink. That was I think their first one. Bob Dylan painted that cover. Moondog. See, I don't know a lot of their stuff, but I need to check out more. That's a Robbie Robertson solo album. The Band Cahoots, more Stage Fright, Moondog Matinee, Islands. And there you go. So that's what they have. So rest in peace, Robbie Robertson. Hey, there's a girl over there. Hello. All right, so I'm going to flip it around here, get this set up, and I'm going to show you the reissues and new releases. All right, so this is what they have. First one I was going to show you here is this Black Sabbath Live Evil Super Deluxe. Hopefully you can hear me, see me, okay? And see this. Ultimate Black Sabbath package, 4 LP Live Evil Super Deluxe Edition. It has features Ronnie James Dio on vocals. You have a new 40th anniversary remix, 1982 Mob Rules Tour replica concert book, 40-page book with photos, artwork, and liner notes, and 1982 Mob Rules Tour replica color poster. So for you Sabbath fans, this is probably a must-have, I would think. Then we got the back of the albums facing me, so let's see. Great album, obviously. Eat a Peach, Allman Brothers, 180-gram audiophile vinyl, newly remastered from original analog tapes. Direct-to-metal mastering for optimal sound. So, great album, obviously. Then you have Donald Byrd, Electric Bird. I believe this is sort of a fusion album. So, if you're into the sort of jazz fusion sound, and then you have Third Man Records teaming up with Blue Note for this release. There's that one. Let's see, we have the Gorillaz, and this I believe has Clint Eastwood on it, so that has to be a reissue. Those might be the new releases, I don't know, because now there's some reissues over there too, so I'm just going to show you what they have. Grateful Dead, Best Of. This is probably a good starting point. I think this covers some songs off of the two of my favorite studio albums by the Grateful Dead, which is American Beauty and Working Man's Dead. Love both of those albums. So if you're like me and had a hard time getting into the Dead, that might be a good starting point. Same one, Working Man or Grateful Dead. Then you have Led Zeppelin 4 Deluxe 2 LP set on 180-gram vinyl. So LP1 is the original album, LP2 is unreleased studio outtakes. So that's pretty cool. I don't think I've ever seen it like that. This is bad because there's some very tempting things in here. All right, so now you have Cleopatra by the Lumineers. I have this myself. It's a very good album. It has the song Cleopatra, Ophelia, and can't remember which one was the release off this, but anyway, I enjoy the Lumineers. On 180-gram vinyl, you get a free album download in there. Let's see, then you have Sleep. This one looks like a Salvador Dali painting or picture. So don't know much about this band, Sleep, but there you go. If you do, they have it. Billy Strings, excuse me, Billy Strings Home, 2 LP set, and Best Blue. It's a 2020 Grammy Award winner for Best Bluegrass Album. And cool artwork on here. I like that. That'd look cool up on the wall, right? And in one of my favorite U2 albums, besides Rattle and Hum, is Octung Baby, and just had Mysterious Ways, Who's Gonna Ride Your Wild Horses, just a lot of good songs on there. So one of my favorites from them. Then we have the Yeah Yeah Yeahs Master, and it says this 180-gram Touch and Go Records album is made with 100% recyclable material. There you go. It not only sounds good, it's good for the environment. But it looks like an EP because it looks like there's maybe 5 songs on this, unless they're very long songs. And there's a Soul Collected. So this is a cool collection, music on vinyl. So that usually sounds really good. Not sure who the producer is or the engineer on this is, but you have Curtis Mayfield, James Brown, Bill Withers, Otis Redding, Donny Hathaway, Aretha Franklin, Marvin Gaye, Tina Turner. I mean, just it's a 2 LP set. So good for people who are just want a nice compilation on, or people who are just getting into soul. So let me just switch these boxes real quick. One more box. Okay, so this is the rest of it. This is Baby Metal, the other one. It's indie exclusive white, solid white vinyl. So you have that. They have 2 of those actually. Then you have Chet Baker's last recording as quartet, music on vinyl. So that's always good. Not sure who produced it or anything, or who engineered it, but it's 35th anniversary limited edition of 1,500 individually numbered copies. And this one's number 13, so that's a really low number. So if you're into collecting or whatever, that might be a good number. And then we have, what is this? Oh, Ziggy Stardust and the Spiders from Mars, the motion picture soundtrack. This is a 2 LP set, so that's out. Pretty cool. I'm gonna have to check that out. I'm not real familiar with that. I know the album, but I don't know much about the. I never saw the documentary or the movie film or whatever it was. Then you have Brad, and somebody's saying this has sort of a Pearl Jam connection to it. I'm not really sure. The Moment That You're Born. There you go. Let's see, The Cult. That's the guy. I think he played with the Doors, the lead singer, after Jim Morrison, obviously. Because he does have a Jim Morrison sound to his voice. But this is Sonic Temple. Their 1989 4th album contains Fire Woman, Eddie, Chow Baby, Sun King, and Sweet Soul Sister. Yeah, might be a good one to check out. I've always been interested in the church, or the Cult, not the church. So maybe I need to check that one out. Then we have De La Soul, Art Official Intelligence, Mosaic Thump. Featuring Ooh and All Good. It has some dirty words on there, so they had to put the parental advisory. So yeah, I'm not sure if this is, how old this album is, if it's new stuff, old stuff, I'm not really sure. It says 2023 on there. Bill Evans, Dig It. Interesting cover. This is on, again, I don't know how to pronounce this, Plaisir du Jazz, Hi-Fi, Audio Pressing Collectors, LP Series Limited Edition, Jazz Wax Records. Yeah, not really sure, but here's your back side of it. And then they have, let's see, a few hip hop guys, Grandmaster Flash and the Furious 5, The Message, and hip hop at 50. Okay, so there's a whole thing going on. There's compilation sets coming out. There's albums like this coming out because they're considering this like a time where hip hop is 50 years old. The genre-defining debut studio album has The Message on it, and it's on exclusive Bronx Ice colored vinyl. So if you want to know what Bronx Ice colored vinyl is, you're gonna have to buy this. Let's see, and they have some Ace Frehleys. I think there's 3 of these that came out. Limited edition, 180 gram half and half clear and neon green vinyl. This has Outer Space and Fox on the Run on it. This is a 2 album set also. Then there's Ace Frehley, Space Invader, featuring the hit singles Gimme a Feelin' and The Joker. Limited edition 45 RPM, 180 clear and tangerine. Vinyl downloading card inside. So you have that album. And then I know there's a 3rd one in here. Yep, Ace Frehley, Spaceman. The Ace in Space Returns, including Rocking with the Boys, Mission to Mars, Your Wishes My Command, 45 RPM, clear. So it's half and half, I guess, or whatever, clear and grape half and half vinyl, and it has a download card. So there you go. So this looks like, this was also a double, and this is like, it's a single album in here. Oh, no, actually, looks like a double also. Maybe because of the 45 RPM, because yeah, this one has that deal where it has 2 songs on each side, so slowed it down to get a better sound as far as I understand. All right, there's more Ace. Then we have the guy who started the Fleetwood Mac back in the day, blues artist. I'm not sure what style this is, but I think he's always has a touch of blues in his music, but I haven't heard this album. But music on vinyl, Peter Green, White Sky, limited edition of 750. This is number 354, so right in the middle. And numbered copies, crystal clear, and blue marbled colored vinyl. So 180 gram. And it's music on vinyl. I haven't had any bad albums that I've purchased for music on vinyl. And then you have the Hives, The Death of Randy Fitzsimmons. Kind of like looking up from your own grave. Interesting. Exclusive cream vinyl. And that's what that looks like. The Hives. And I think this is it. So soundtrack, Great Expectations, the album. First time on vinyl. Soundtrack worthy of Dickens' enduring classic featuring Tori Amos, Pulp, Scott Weiland, and more. I think Chris Cornell was on this. Let's see, Tori Amos doing Siren, Chris Cornell doing Sun Shower, Poe doing Today, Scott Weiland doing Lady, Your Roof Brings Me Down, and I think that's the ones that I know. There's an Iggy Pop on here, Success. So there's that, first time on vinyl. Oh look, there's Robert De Niro. I had no idea he was in that movie. So that's what they have this week. So thanks for joining me. And until next time, I hope you guys enjoy your music, all right? See ya.